Today I got to work on this woolly husky named Toby. So I'm sure Michael Scott hates him, but I still love him. Check out his crazy thick long coat. Definitely needs this avocado mist by Equus rubbed into his coat. Now available on my link tree, by the way. Then we'll do that pre-blowout before the bath. And as you can imagine, it took me longer than a normal husky, but he seemed to enjoy it. Then usually a quick rinse down, but this one's a little long. Then we started off with that blueberry facial, got that shampoo rolling in, and still rolling in and rolling and rolling and rolling. Then the conditioner right on top. You get the idea, it took forever. Get that flexible slicker now, we'll do that 10 minutes of brushing. This is one of those cases where I'll usually go a little bit longer than 10 minutes though. I think I did about 15 or so. A lot of times it was just taking me a few swipes of that brush to get it full. But his coat was definitely in good condition. He comes quite often. Now I think he's just tired of all my singing. So we'll get that last clump out, and then we'll get a nice rinse down, quick towel dry, show you my little collection. Now we'll go for that power dryer. Then my wall space gets taken, so we'll finish that drying in the tub. You can see how poofy he's getting now. He starts to quietly tell me he's all done with me. Once dry, when the hair is this long, I like to use this nice thick metal slicker. This is for the really long hair to get those tangles out. It works really, really well. Just to get that first top layer of hair out. Give you guys a close-up of how well it works. Gets those tangles out right there really quick. In 10 minutes, everyone knows the rules. Now I'm using the long-haired refresh de-shed brush. Gonna do this for about 10 to 15 minutes and see all that hair coming out on the floor until my employee so rudely cleans it up. Then I find some little mats that can't be brushed out behind the ears, so we take care of those right quick. Quick little manscape. Now back to the de-shed brush. Now I didn't put the avocado mist on again until we got a lot of his undercoat out because it was so thick. Didn't want to lose it in the process. So we put it on now, and then we get them finished up, brushing through with this one. That avocado mist is not only going to give it a good shine and smell, it also conditions and helps get that hair out. Final little cleanup, and then of course the nails. They're looking like little tree roots. He's fighting me quite a bit, but we got through it. Now we'll check his nice, clean, healthy, fresh coat. So nice and fluffy, no crazy hair coming out. And he's looking a little crazy, but his owner's requested no trimming. I think he looks even fluffier and cuter this way though. And he's all ready to go home. Today I got to work on this big old bully named Toretto. Feel like I've heard that name before. Turns out he doesn't have any friends, just family. Thankfully, so do I. Or else my back would have been done for. Now we got him in the tub, so we started off with that blueberry facial and got that shampoo rolling in. Then he made me get in the tub. Now we'll take that soft rubber curry brush and get him scrubbed up from head to paw. He's a regular bath today, so usually I'll do about 5 minutes of brushing. And he keeps kind of leaning, trying to see if he can get out, but he never tries to jump, thankfully. Finish that up, get him rinsed down with a quick towel dry. Now onto the power dryer. It's always nice when the big dogs do well for you, especially with only one good arm. Now I'll use that Equus Marigold and that soft rubber curry brush again. Brush him for another 5 minutes. And all he wants to do is play and kiss me all over. And crash into me with all 100 pounds of him. After a couple minutes, we'll check that brush. Getting a good amount out, we'll continue here. Dodging his kisses as I go. Most of them anyway. Tons of hair now, so we'll switch over to that Equi-groomer for a few minutes. Then I gotta go do something, so I get my wifey to watch him for a little bit. He likes her more than me, what the heck. Now we'll check out his nice, clean, healthy coat. No crazy hair coming out. Got a good shine to it. And he's all ready to race home a quarter mile away. Vroom! Today I got to work on this white boxer. White boxers are definitely uncommon. They're normally brown.
No tengan miedo, ya es grande.
Wait, wrong brown. So we started with that blueberry facial. We started with that blueberry facial. Then we got that shampoo rolling in. Then to help with the whitening, we'll get that conditioner right on top. Then shampoo on a towel for those wrinkles in the hot pocket. Then I'll use this soft rubber curry brush to get that shampoo rubbed in really well. It's also going to help remove any loose hair. Normally that's going to be from 5 to 10 minutes depending on the dog. Finish up here and check that brush. Then we'll go in for that rinse down, a quick towel dry. Now onto the power dryer, which he did fairly well for, but definitely started to freak out. But we got through it, okay? Then we'll get the Equus avocado mist rubbed in. Quick white check just to be sure. Then I'm going to use that refresh brush. And apparently he doesn't like brushes. Found that out pretty quick. Try a couple different ways to show him it's not going to hurt him. But I did have to muzzle for a few minutes just to be safe. He makes sure to show me how unhappy he is with me. You can tell he's just screwing around though. I make sure he's good and still happy. So I'll have to switch over to this rubber curry brush. And I don't think he thinks it's a brush. So this one won't work quite as well for getting that loose hair out. But I'd rather him be happy with no muzzle. Of course I got to screw around and wrestle with him too. Get this worked through and check that brush. And because I had to switch brushes, I probably did about 15 minutes extra with this one. He definitely needed it though. Get you guys a close-up of just some of the hair we got out. Then I'll use that Megatech Pet Rebuilder for the wrinkles. Then we'll start getting his close-up shots. Nice and shiny and white. And he's all ready to go home. Today I got to work on one of my little rescue pups, Kezzy. Can see some of her leftover little battle scars. Took me months just to be able to touch her. Now she lets me, she's just a little stiff. Now we'll get those ears, and she's so excited for the nails, she jumps right out of the tub. No, that was just because I walked out of the room. Get the nails done right quick, which she doesn't love them, but we get through it. Now we'll get that rinse down. We started off with that blueberry facial. She got super aggressive. And here's the most common shampoo I use on almost every dog. So we'll get this rolling in. Then we'll start with the gloves first, see how those do. Get a nice good scrub going. Then we'll check the gloves after, see not much coming out. So we'll switch to the rubber curry brush. Gonna rub her down from head to paw, not forgetting the tail. You can see we're getting quite a bit out, so we'll continue this process for the full 5 minutes. Check it once more, then we'll go for that rinse down, quick towel dry. And she's pretty scared of this power dryer, but she just needs some loving. Once she's dry, we'll get that avocado mist. Sometimes I like to put it on the hands and just rub it all over. And even more so with my dog, I'm gonna be spending time cuddling and messing with them. Then we'll use my favorite D-shed brush, the Refresh. Get you a close-up here of how well it works. And I'm not sure what breed she is. I've been told maybe like a Basenji mix. She definitely acts like that. So we'll finish up the playtime. Then we'll check out her nice, clean, healthy coat. No crazy hair coming out. Got her looking so brown, she's the same color as the wifey. And she's all ready to go home with me. Today I got to work on this pit bull named Intruder. Started off with that blueberry facial. We got that kisses rolling in. Now we got that shampoo rolling in. And he's already loving life, and we just started. Then we use that soft rubber curry brush and get that shampoo scrubbed in all really well from head to paw. More kisses, of course. I do this for 5 minutes. Or I'd say it took a little bit longer than 5 minutes with all those kisses in between. Take a look at that brush. Now we're going straight for that rinse down, quick towel dry, kisses included. Then onto the power dryer, where he was a little bit scared, but he did really well for me. And of course, more kisses and kisses and kisses. Once dry, I'm going to use that Equus Marigold conditioning spray. We'll get this rubbed in with that soft rubber curry brush again. And definitely more than 5 minutes with all the love he's giving me. Maybe one of the most lovable pit bulls I've worked on. Just kidding, most of them are like that. I brushed so long I fell asleep, but he wasn't letting that happen. Since he did that, I choke him out and then I start hitting him a little bit. But he just loves it. Now we'll check out his nice, clean, healthy coat. If he would sit still for me. You'll just have to take my word for it. There's no crazy hair coming out. And he's all ready to go home. Today I got to work on this pup who was kicked out of her last groomer. After seeing my videos, they came all the way out from LA just to see if I could work on her. The biggest issue was apparently the tub, but thankfully it didn't seem to be an issue with me here. So we started off with that blueberry facial, got that shampoo rolling in, then we'll put that conditioner right on top. Her coat's not as thick, so we're gonna use this slicker brush today. Usually I'll do about that 10 minutes, starting from head to paw. Once over and I'll check the brush. Not really much coming out, so I decided to get a little more hands-on. Switch to these gloves and do the 60-minute massage. Finish the 10 minutes of brushing. These are good all over, especially in these short-haired parts of the paws and legs, which are really tough to get a good scrub on with just your hands. And we can see here it's having a lot more success than that slicker brush. Add a little more shampoo in between. Once the gloves get full, you just rinse that hair out and start all over from head to paw again. If there starts to be almost no hair coming out, then you can stop there. No need to continue. Now we'll go for that rinse down. She gives my finger a little nibble when trying to bite at the hose. But so far, that's been the only issue, just rinsing her face. Quick little towel dry. Now the power dryer, which again, she's great for. A little timid around the ears and face, but she does okay. Once dry, we'll get that avocado mist all rubbed in. Then we'll switch to my favorite D-shed brush. Give you a close-up of how well it really works without damaging that top coat. She was losing quite a bit more than usual and not too much in the tub, so we did 15 minutes with her here. Then we'll get a nice pink bandana, check out her nice, clean, healthy coat, no crazy hair coming out. Got her looking so brown, she's about to throw her chancla at me, and she's all ready to go home.